But we can't say that because it might trigger people.
Why? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to trigger people out here.
Oh my gosh. You're listening to the M-Word Podcast.
Grind out here. We need to produce the content that our fans
Have been dying.
Shout out to our fans.
They've been wanting us to record.
Crying for it.
Begging us.
Dying for it.
Craving it in their bones.
Damn it. God damn it.
Bring the Bible.
I want a church girl that go to church and read our Bible. Hey everybody.
Hey everyone.
Welcome to
The M-Word
Podcast with Chrissy and Kimmy
and Kimmy.
Chrissy Lala
at Fuertemente. I forget Kim's at all the time.
She's always forgetting she doesn't care about me.
Because it's weird. It's Fuertemente.
Fuertemente.
What does it actually mean?
I think it's, I can't remember, something to do with, it's Latin, it's something to do with the mind being lost. Lost mind or stolen mind or some crap like that.
Mind.
I was trying to be deep. So
that's probably why I don't know what it means, because I'm like, Fuertemente, or is it
well anyway, yeah, it's Fuertemente. It's spelled Fuertamente.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're dying to know.
yeah, find that.
Follow our page. We've just made our Twitter and Instagram
Oh yeah,
page.
we actually, OMG.
So on Twitter it's called the M-Word Pod _. And on Instagram it's just the M-Word Pod.
Yep.
Someone stole the M-Word Podcast. Obviously they're not as good as us.
Absolute stealers, but you know.
Oh well.
Oh well. We're original.
Anyway,
it's a Saturday.
Anyway.
And we're here grinding for you guys.
I know.
Recording
so
on a
tired.
Saturday evening whilst you guys are partying.
Oh my gosh, this is what our life has come to.
People are having fun on a Saturday night. But this is our life and we enjoy it, so we don't need to complain, I guess. Yeah. So, Kimmy, how's your week been?
It's been alright. Loads of work to do at work. Obviously, my caseload is getting overwhelming.
Yeah.
But we move.
No, we always move.
We always
We
move.
have to move. If we don't
have
move,
to
we'll
move.
stay
We get
still.
paid to move.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, no traumatic cases.
None
as
at all.
of yet. There was one potential PTSD for veteran, but he was like, let's reschedule. I was like, yes, let's.
Let's reschedule. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then today I saw my
that
niece. They were at our favourite Chinese restaurant. You know King Do? King Do's under Holiday Inn at the moment.
Okay. Yeah.
I saw my niece and she went... I walked through the door and I didn't even have to look for her because I could hear her voice. She's like, screaming.
She's so cute. So cute.
Yeah, so how's your week been?
I don't know. It's been like up and down. It's been a long week actually.
So?
How so?
Well, how so?
How so? I think Monday and Tuesday was okay. Then we went into Wednesday and it was like, okay, you know, it's getting better. Then Thursday I was like, I can't do this. Like, work is crap and I just don't want to go in. And then I guess it was nearly Friday, so I was like looking forward to the weekend because I'm not doing anything. And then it was Friday, and then obviously I saw Kimmy at work, so I was like, yay, I get to see my friend at work and we get to talk and not do any work.
Distracted me so much.
I was so distracted.
I'm so lagging behind.
I was so
you know how
behind.
much work I have to do on Monday because this girl was talking to me.
I was actually putting in my earphones, and then Kimmy was like, let's make an Instagram.
Do you know what it looks like working next to her? She sits next to me and there's a screen in between us, right? I'll be looking at my laptop and you'll see from the corner of the screen her eye is just looking at me
now,
like,
that is
Kimmy,
a lie.
what are you doing, Kimmy? That's literally what she sounds like.
This is the biggest lie. No, Friday I had a lot of work. I had like meetings and stuff, and I came back and Kimmy was like, oh my gosh, we need to make an Instagram. And I was like,
liar! You were the one that was like, release it. All up in my ear, like, release it. And I'm
release
like,
what?
I've got stuff to do, man. Leave me
Okay,
alone.
this is a lie. So, okay, I was like, let's create it then. And then she
Who's more believable, me or her?
Me. Chrissy, clearly. Hashtag Chrissy, if you think I'm not the liar. On hashtag, no, wait. Hashtag Chrissy is not lying at the M-word pod. If you think I'm not lying. I don't think anyone will even hashtag it because it's quite a long word that I just made
no one
up.
believes it, that's
But
fine.
whatever.
Anyway.
But yeah, anyway, so now we're here. Saturday.
Now we're
The weekend has come. And it's about to end soon. Because it's nearly Sunday.
It's so quick. I hate that the weekends go so quick. Like, really and truly, it's just Saturday. Because Sunday you spend like half your day
doing stuff.
Being all anxious about having work on Monday. Because that's
I
definitely
know.
me. On a Sunday night, I'm just like freaking having a panic attack. Like, I've got to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I hate that sometimes. Because you're just thinking so deeply.
How much work you have to do. And then, like...
Yeah.
People in healthcare will probably understand this, or even people who don't work in healthcare, because you have to like put how you feel aside for so that your patient or your customers and that don't see how you actually feel, and that's like the hardest thing ever.
Very hard.
Yeah, because like imagine being like so low, feeling not that great, and then you have a patient who's also feeling the same.
Oh my gosh,
you just want to say same sis.
No, literally. Oh my gosh, I think I must have even tweeted something like that. And I was just like, on a Monday it's the worst, especially when you have an assessment in the morning, and then it's like you can't be bothered, and they're like crying on the phone. You're like, I want to cry with you, but you can't. So you're just like, yeah, I get you.
Feelings relatable.
Relatable. And it's like,
yeah, you just want to cry with them, and like yeah, my life is hard.
No,
too.
honestly, it's like same, sis.
We should probably see a counsellor, both of us. Counselling is not free.
Though. Yeah, I was just about to see. I was like, yeah, we should. Where's the funds?
There are counselling services that are like discounted, or there's some NHS counselling services, that are discounted, or sometimes like special ones are free. Like there's one for like survivors of rape or incest, like those kind of counselling, and there's also one for domestic violence.
Oh yeah,
they're usually free services. Like
sometimes they'll give
the
free
workshops.
for like very complex ones.
Yeah,
if you're
and like relate. That's another one that's like relationships. So it doesn't actually have to be relationships. It can be just how you socialize with people. Yeah. So like if there's problems there.
Yeah, friendship as well. Actually,
friendship.
Yeah. Or if you're lonely and how to sort of deal with that. That's loads. Yeah.
Like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions
about the services that are out there.
Yeah, we've got a whole list. Just a bunch of them. So just like send us a DM on our Twitter, Instagram, whatever. We've got an email address as well. It's the M-word podcast1
at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that the one? Well, it should be there in our bios, so have a look.
The M-word podcast.1 at
gmail.com. Yeah, email us or DM us. We can send you resources and direct you to services.
I know that some people want to be in the episodes at the moment. I'm not sure how that will work, as it's in my bedroom. So maybe we can find a studio.
That is true.
If anyone knows any studios in London, cheap, obviously, because we're cheapskates. Plug us.
Be the plug. Or anywhere close. Is it all going to be in London?
Yeah. I don't know any studios. If you know any studios in Essex,
let us know, because we are in Essex.
Not like Dagenham,
no,
Romford sides. That's quite far. More like
that's not even real Essex.
More like the
that's
sticks.
Fake.
So like Epping.
Yeah.
You know them areas.
No, real Essex basically.
Real Essex.
Because I think Romford and Dagenham and all that is fake.
Wow.
I know they're gonna come for me.
Listen to this girl. They're sending. She's sending.
I am sending, and they're gonna come for me.
This is why we like Kimmy more.
I feel like they like me. They're gonna like me.
You narcissist.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
that's
actually our topic.
Which brings us on.
On to the next topic.
Into our main topic of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, we're really similar today.
Every day.
Like
when you're around someone,
you start to act
so
like
much.
them.
Everything, you just sound like twins.
You finish their sentences.
We do what?
We finish each other's
sentences.
Oh my gosh. Let's start that again.
Okay.
We finish our
sentences.
I can't do it now because it's not natural. Anyways, let's get to the topic.
Episode.
I'm not really proving our theory
very well.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. You knew it.
Of course I did, babe.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, so there is something called the dark triad. Okay, and we have put it on our Twitter, so some of you might actually know what it is all about. Although we didn't really get a good response on that, you know. We didn't actually get a good response. So.
Meaning, on our poll, we received 4 votes, 2 of which is probably me and Chrissy.
Yeah, 2 of us. Yeah, then probably the other one's like our friends. 2 of our really good friends that want to support us. But
yeah,
I don't know why people didn't do that question.
I don't know. I think sometimes people are just not interested.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How can you not be interested in personality and what makes us us?
I don't know.
Like, why would you not be interested?
People don't have the same kind of interests. Like,
I guess.
This is why we have this podcast, because like
they're so quick.
We talk so much crap about what we love, we're interested in, which is mental health and everything around it.
Yeah,
but some people just don't
like that.
Yeah,
maybe it's boring to them.
And
it's touchy, sensitive, scary to talk about.
Not even that. I just feel like, I don't know. It's just something that you don't.
To them, maybe
you don't think about it, so you don't.
I guess
explore it or anything like that. Like,
but this is the problem. People need to know about this. Need to learn about the different disorders and the personality disorders because they're so quick to label people with these personality disorders. So quick to call someone a psychopath.
Yeah, guys. Do you even know what a psychopath is?
Exactly, and you're so quick to call somebody that. So I think it's important to actually know what it's all about. So do the questionnaire, please, and find out.
Just do it.
Find out if you have one of these traits that we are going to talk about.
Yeah,
okay?
But
it's fun, guys.
It's fun, honestly. Apparently, what was my... I can't remember. I think I was a Machiavellian. That was mine. Did you?
I was a narcissist. Yeah, but then I was close to the Machiavellian.
Coincidentally,
as well.
We're focusing on narcissists
today.
So if you are one,
then
this one's for you. Shout out.
Shout out to you, you narcissist.
Yeah. Anyway, so the dark triad. Who created it?
Is it triad or triad?
Triad or triad, it doesn't really matter.
Because I'm speaking American English, I feel like.
Sometimes I switch from triad to triad.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do whatever.
I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
Triad?
Because you know there's always going to be a picky person like, oh my gosh, that I know how to pronounce. Because...
It's triad.
Okay, it's triad or
triad,
whatever.
It's a guy called something Paulus? I don't know.
Whatever his name is.
He thought, something's odd. And we need to put these, like, certain characteristics. We need to give them a name, basically.
Yeah.
So the triad then consists of psychopaths, narcissists,
and Machiavellians. Yeah.
And there is another one called a dark tetrad, so that's the 4th, and that's everyday sadists.
Yeah,
which is really interesting.
But it's quite interesting.
The main 3 was the psychopaths, Max, and the narcissists.
Yeah.
Chrissy?
Yeah. Okay. So she's passed it on to me. We studied this at university once again, and we were probably at the back of our lectures, not paying attention.
Obviously.
But, my dissertation was actually on Machiavellianism and all about sort of if they're good at lie detecting and all that stuff, whether they're good liars, and also if they can...
What is a Machiavellian?
Yeah, let me get there actually. Yeah. So basically, the name Machiavellianism comes from a guy with the last name of Machiavelli. Okay.
Mr. Machiavelli.
And the characteristics are basically manipulation. It kind of goes into the name, so it's like well, not really, but yeah, manipulation, exploiting other people for your own sort of interest. Okay, so you really care about yourself, but you want to manipulate other people in order to sort of get what you want to get. Okay, and they have a high level of self-interest. So yeah, I guess that's mainly what Machiavellianism is.
One
sec.
Yeah, Mum. I knew this would happen one day. Mum. Now? Oh, okay, one sec.
Go to church, girl, and go to church and read your Bible.
I thought we was even gonna study. Oh my gosh, and then we do our own little version afterwards. I'm like, what is happening? Okay. Back to the serious stuff. So Machiavellianism is it's basically associated with like manipulation, deceit, because they're quite good at lying, and they basically want to sort of reap the benefits for themselves at the expense of other people. So as long as they get what they want, it doesn't really matter if they hurt other people. And I think that is a very interesting trait.
Machiavellianism.
Yeah, because I can see that in quite a lot of my enemies. But yeah. Ops. A lot of them.
I think the most important thing to remember about Machiavellians, though, is the fact that they're very calculated. So even though they're manipulative, they've planned everything to the T, as in, you know, someone who thinks about how to manipulate someone successfully, what they should do, what they should say. They can fake empathy, they can fake sympathy, they can fake stories.
Yeah. They basically believe that in order to like succeed, they need to just manipulate other people and just use them for their own good. Yeah. So that's mainly what their trait is all about. Also, Machiavellianism can be sort of found, the traits can be found in like the general public. So some of us might have those traits, but they're quite low. So we call us like low max, for example, because we don't really score high on those traits. But yeah, it's we all have those traits basically.
And I don't know, sometimes I think about like, is it really all negative? Like,
it can be useful.
A low Mac can be like, it can be a positive thing as well. Like, if you're really calculated, obviously there's still a sense of like, anything you do is a benefit for you.
Yes, personal gain or something.
But if you go about it the right way, then you can have it benefit for you and also for the other person that you're...
Maybe, like, for example, a company. Maybe you need to sort of manipulate... I don't know, let's say you're trying to get more funding for your company or something. You just might have to manipulate a couple people to get what you want.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I guess it could be useful in some aspects, but when you have a high Machiavellian person...
Yeah. That's
dangerous.
When it's like, yeah. So they are quite similar to the other two traits.
Oh yeah.
Which is psychopaths and narcissists.
That's the one that everyone sort of, they feel like that's serial killers, psychopaths.
I mean,
they're not wrong. To be honest, yeah.
No, I mean, psychopaths. Their traits are like, so how do I put this way? So psychopaths are like people who are very, I think their main trait is that they lack empathy, remorse, consideration for other feelings. They don't really know how to pick up how other people feel.
Yeah.
They can't put themselves in another person's shoes.
Yeah.
They're very inconsiderate of others, and they're also manipulative, very insensitive, selfish.
Yeah.
So for who can I use as an example?
I'm trying to think of someone.
I don't know. Most CEOs are actually psychopaths because their disregard for other people is what gets them to the top. Because they lack kind of emotional understanding, they're more likely to take make riskier decisions and take chances because they don't care about the repercussions of their decisions on other people. If it's going to make money, for example, in a company, they're going to do it regardless of you know what I mean?
Basically,
so that's a psychopath. In everyday life, you can come across people who might be mildly psychopathic. So if you can think of someone in your life that's a little bit
a little bit insensitive, a little bit like, I think you can actually spot a person that's a psychopath. I think you can actually, I think you can tell because they're really the people that are, they're just very insensitive, but then they're bold. They're quite bold about their actions and it's all about sort of their ego as well.
It's all about them.
It's all about them. Well, it's a little bit, it's similar, to narcissists.
Yeah.
But this one's so dangerous because of the lack of empathy there. It's just, they really do not care.
They do not care.
Yeah.
And like, you could tell them quite a sad story. They wouldn't know how to relate to it. It'd be like, oh, like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. Really... So they're the people that reply with just saying, oh, that's mad. This is filling your life story.
You send the whole paragraph to them, and then it's like, okay.
Oh, mad.
Or like, oh, really?
Hope you feel better.
Yeah. Ooh.
You'll get over it.
You get over it. Ooh.
And
yeah, but I guess there's more to it, but
I don't know. I mean, the only positives of being a psychopath is the fact that you can be a CEO.
What else could you be chances. With that trait?
A serial killer.
Oh yeah. Definitely, you definitely have to.
Looking to get a career in
if
serial
you want to
killer.
Do that, then I think, if you have that sort of trait, I think you'd make a great serial killer. Not promoting murder, but
well,
you'd make a really good one.
Oh, by the way, if you're interested, a way to spot a serial killer using the McDonald triad of serial killers is someone who bedwets after the age of 12, is cruel to animals, and likes to set fire. So if you have any friends like that,
they need to have all those three, right?
Or children, it's children who hurt animals and kill animals. Yeah, you need to watch out for that because
that's not normal.
That's psychopathic
traits.
Serial killer.
Scary.
Serial killery.
Killing animals as well, and like that's just weird to me.
Yeah.
And not feeling any. Like they enjoy it, kind of thing. It's not just that they kill it and it's like, oh my gosh, what have I done?
Actually enjoys your struggle. Like, that's what I forgot to say. No, but... so they can't...
Oh my gosh. Like what? When people don't succeed?
Yeah. As in someone who's a psychopath. Actually, this is bordering on to someone who's an everyday sadist. So an everyday sadist is a person who enjoys, takes pleasure in someone else's struggle.
That is so
bad, people who,
that is so
hurt themselves really bad. If you find yourself watching YouTube videos every day of people hurting themselves, like accidents and stuff like that, and laugh and really enjoy it,
that is so
you might be a sadist.
That's scary.
Just a tad.
Oh, look at you funny. Like, what are you doing? Imagine they're just hurting themselves and they're
not
laughing.
Not gonna lie, I do watch those YouTube videos.
That
not every day.
Scary. I'll be like, what is happening?
So I might be a sadist.
Yeah.
But who knows? We rebuke.
Yeah, no, we actually rebuke that. But you know what? That is actually an interesting point. When people are normally happy for other people's successes, would you call a person who gets really annoyed about that a sadist?
I think they're more like a narcissist.
Okay, because the attention's not on them. Okay, we'll go into that.
Yeah, do you know what? Let's go into that. If you get triggered, you might be a narcissist.
Yeah, narcissism is an interesting one, I think, because I feel like a lot of people
are
a narcissist. But one thing that I find interesting about it, oh yeah, guys, it is an actual personality disorder. It's called narcissistic personality disorder.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere.
It's in the DSM.
I can't find it. That's what I was looking for. My
Oh,
copy.
your copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had all the DSM personality things.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's a narcissistic personality
So
disorder?
basically, it's when you have all these traits. So there's 9 different traits that you, what is in the DSM basically, and what we would call narcissistic behavioral traits. So basically, it's you need to have a sense of self-importance. You're sort of preoccupied with like success. So it's a bit like Machiavellians, like they want to be successful, but you're so occupied about success or power or like beauty. So that's the thing, guys. Narcissists don't just focus on like their appearance. So I think there's this sort of
that's a misconception.
Yeah.
Although that could be a good indicator.
it could be, yeah. But it's not in just that area. So it's not just about how they look. It can be in like power, like being the best and all of that. Just being,
it makes sense that it would be image related actually, because someone who's a narcissist wants to be the best, wants to be the prettiest, wants to be the most handsome, best looking person. So someone who's a narcissist might be someone who's actually well kept, someone who's actually beautiful, you know, always prim, always tip top. You never catch them slipping.
you think Beyonce is that then?
We don't know. I don't know.
Actually, I don't know her.
I don't know.
I want to know her. But...
I'd like to comment on no, I wouldn't like to comment on celebrities because I don't know them in person.
That is true, yeah. We don't
I've
actually
no
know what they're
clue.
really like, but she seems like a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
she is actually. I've watched the documentary.
Yeah.
And she seems quite
But
perfectionist.
yeah. See, but that's the difference. So even though, let's take, for example, Beyonce. She wants everything to be perfect. She wants to do the
Like her
best.
dance
She wants to
routines,
be the
yeah.
best. But that's not necessarily negative.
True.
Because narcissists want the same thing. They want to be the best, but at the expense of someone else's success.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, if I'm a narcissist, I'm going to write... I might even steal your ideas and then get the credit for it.
Yeah, because you need the attention. You need people to know it's you that sort of created all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So another thing is that they want to be unique, okay, and they want to feel special. So they want to believe that they're basically the best in the whole world,
The only one.
the only one, yeah,
The only person.
And you can sort of relate that to people with like high status. So they're the ones that sort of want to be the only ones
Living in their own bubble.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Pretty much.
And they have this need for like to be admired by other people as well, excessively, by the way, because I mean, I don't mind. I do want to be admired, but not excessively. But they want everyone else to just see them.
Yeah.
Like they're the only person that's important. Constantly.
So these are people who these could be people who want to know well-known people, who want to befriend, like, you know, you might
around,
see it.
yeah.
You might see it in the people around you. Someone who's always like, I want to get to know this person because they've got this many followers. I want to get to know this person because they've got this company.
They just want to build
and they're
themselves.
well known.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like people who want to achieve a social standing that's equivalent to a celebrity, someone who's looked up to.
Social status.
So a narcissist, someone who's obsessed with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To just become the best and rule this whole world, which they can't. But anyways, and they have this sense of entitlement, and I think that bit's important, yeah, because this whole sense, they actually believe that they deserve everything. And if they don't get that, it's like
lash out.
Yeah, they get very like, how can this be? Like, I deserve attention, I deserve this, I'm entitled to you know.
This is for me.
Yeah, so it's like, if things go wrong, it's like, how can it go wrong?
How dare you deprive me of something that's for me, you know?
No, it's true. Like, I deserve the best. Which is, I mean,
the best. I deserve the best.
Yeah, but then they have to realise they live in a world of other people. You can't, you know, be the best in everything or whatever. But yeah, this sense of entitlement, I would call it, no, it's not really a princess kind of mentality. I feel like I have a little bit of that. But it's more about sort of everything they do, yeah, they just feel entitled.
Yeah.
So
what's some examples?
Like let's say you're out with a narcissist, for example. They just feel entitled that you might need to buy everything for them. Actually, that's a bit like princess mentality as well. But they just feel like they need to be treated special. Like, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so say you're out with a narcissist, you're out having dinner. So they're the type of people that will be like, how dare the waitress not give this to me? Like, the waiter should be doing everything for me.
That's a good example.
I shouldn't even have to lift a finger. Like,
oh goodness me.
Yeah, I deserve free food, whatever else, those kind of things. Free stuff.
Yeah.
Entitlement.
Yeah.
Guys, you might see. I think everyone's got slight traits of it. Slight,
bits and bobs.
But what makes it bad is obviously the excessive entitlement and excessive need for attention.
And another bit is exploitive behavior. So they will actually exploit other people for their own gain. Once again, that is so bad. So they might actually expose you or use you or whatever. They don't actually care, as long as that it makes them more unique or get them to where. So like, it sounds a bit like the Machiavellianism as well.
Yeah.
All of these sort of traits, the dark triad, they all sort of relate to each other, but a little bit different from each other. But so they all need to be sort of the best kind of.
Yeah. So if you have any friends that will chuck you under the bus, just to make themselves look good,
and if they do it constantly,
run.
by the way, it's not just
run away.
Like, they always try and put you under.
It's that friend who will jokingly insult you in front of others.
I know.
More often than you'd want to be.
That is actually so bad.
So
Like,
run.
they'll laugh at you. It'll embarrass you or something.
Yeah.
Just so that they look good.
So
it's
that
all about
they look good.
Them looking.
It's all about
best.
people liking me.
It's all
me,
about
myself,
me,
and I.
Me. It's all about them.
It's all about me.
I just don't think I can be a friend to them.
There is no way.
But yeah. And also, the important bit, they lack empathy. But of course they must lack empathy, because how can you do all these things and not feel sorry for like other people, like not feel bad? You must lack empathy.
Yeah, that's the one thing that all three personalities in the triad has in common. Is callousness,
lack of empathy,
no sympathy. They can't. They don't care.
They just don't care.
To put it bluntly.
Basically.
To put it bluntly. They do not care.
Oh my gosh. And also the belief that other people are envious about them. Can you imagine? So they always feel like people around them are jealous. Yeah. Like,
it's those people that are like, so say you're talking to a friend. So I'm the narcissist and Chrissy here is the friend. And my friend is telling me, oh, that person said so and so, or that person doesn't want to give you blah blah blah. Me as a narcissist, I'll be like, it's because they're jealous of me. It's because they don't want me to succeed, because everyone loves me. It's because I'm getting more attention than them. That's a narcissist.
And I guess it's quite sad though if you have this personality trait, or actually no, the disorder, because you need to have 5 of these things that I just mentioned to be diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. So if you have 5 of those things, it's quite, you can't really
it's long.
It's long for you. It's long for you.
It's long.
Because narcissists don't actually have a lot of friends. Did you know that?
Really? Well, not real friends.
No, not real. No,
they don't.
They don't have long-term friends. Should I say? They don't actually have close friends, because at the end of the day, if hanging out with somebody like that is gonna just be so tiring. They're gonna end up not wanting to be your friend. So it's quite sad.
I don't think they experience real relationship.
No.
Real healthy love. Because how can you though? Like, how can you? I mean, a narcissist is very charming at first, so you might you might meet a person who you find very charming. They're perfect, but eventually their behaviors will start coming out, and you'll start to notice. Like if, for example, you're doing quite well and your narcissistic partner is not, they'll lash out because the attention's not on them. They're not doing so well. That can come out in toxic relationships.
Yeah, we'll actually talk about that.
That's another topic for another
episode
day.
Because there are some important stuff to include in that episode, especially with narcissists. Because I think with toxic relationships, a lot of them actually narcissists. Yeah.
And psychopaths.
Yeah, I can't even, yeah, we'll touch on that, but I can't even lie. No cap.
If you've ever been with a narcissist, put your hands up. Everyone in the room's hands are up.
Have I been with one?
Or dated?
I think probably, you know what,
or spoken to.
I feel like I've actually spoken to some. I can't even front.
Those are the ones that, like, don't text you.
And you know what? They're the ones that never apologize to you.
Ever.
Like, they never feel as if they're wrong, by the way.
Ever. They don't know how to recognize when they're wrong.
And they gaslight you as well.
Oh.
I don't want to go into too much detail because we will touch on that.
Gaslighting.
Yeah, they are a nightmare to deal with. And I can spot one. I can smell one. And I can actually smell them. I'm like, But I give them a little bit of a chance, you know. I like to play with them a little bit and see. Because then their true colours come out. And then I'm like, yeah, I can't deal with you. Because your traits are really shining.
Shining through.
Bright.
My guy.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
And you're better than me because when I come across narcissists, I can't deal with it. Like, my spirit just doesn't sit.
It doesn't align with theirs. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't align because...
And I just can't be near this person.
I can't communicate with them because, you know... But like I said, it's quite sad because what if you can't really control...
Seek therapy.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true, actually.
If you feel that you are a narcissist, seek therapy.
But what if it's them within? Like, that's their personality. Can they get rid of it?
There's ways of dealing with it. Though, that's the thing. Yeah. Because I get that disorders might be, like, innate, but there's ways of... some of them. Yeah. There's ways of actually dealing with it and presenting it and projecting it.
Differently.
Even though you're a narcissist and it's very difficult to deal with therapy, you can learn how to unlearn
unhelpful behaviors.
Exactly.
That is
exactly.
true.
You wouldn't say to a depressed person, someone who's maybe clinically depressed, long term, chronic, you wouldn't say to them, like, you know, stop being depressed.
That is true. You teach them ways to
ways to get out of their depression because
that is true.
Personality disorders, for example, as well.
And personalities actually change, you know.
They do.
They do change and they evolve over time.
Yeah. You have to unlearn behaviours and relearn.
Because it's a maladaptive behaviour. Basically. And, it's sad.
Yeah.
But it's important to sort of recognise the traits and realise that I know everyone's different. We all have our own personalities, but some of these traits are harmful. Sorry.
It can be.
I'm sorry. You're hurting other people. Maybe, not your fault because that is your personality, but...
Yeah. No, honestly, because it's true.
It is
harmful. Some people might show empathy in different ways. So what I think empathy would be a different definition to you, perhaps.
That is true.
So, like...
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? Like so... We don't want to say that everything that we've just said there makes you a narcissist because that's definitely not it.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself behaving in those ways, or you know someone who's behaving in those ways, it might be good to have a little bit of self-reflection.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a review.
If it's really bad and it's like disrupting also your social life, you know, all your friends are dropping like flies.
That's what I was gonna say.
You can't work, or you know, people who just don't like you, your boss thinks you're an absolute dick, then
it's true.
If it starts to become really distressful even to you, you know,
disturbing
your functioning, then it's time to seek help, my friend. It really is. So I think some narcissists probably don't even know they're narcissists. Because they're so
definitely not.
In their own little
maybe
bubble.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just. Maybe I think sometimes it might be seen as self-love. So obviously a narcissist loves themselves, right? So what if someone just loves themselves? What if it's self-love?
Because we are sort of you know, people are now sort of praising that, you know, self-love, you know.
Self-love.
If you don't have that, you're insecure. Like,
you know, because you see them, like, people, and I'm like that as well. I'm like, you know, I'm beautiful. I'm capable of doing things like this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just self-love. But is it?
No, it's self-love times 50 billion. It's excessive self-love.
I remember there was a book or something that someone said, if narcissists love themselves, then surely that would make... No, hang on, wait.
Ooh.
If showing love means that you have to kind of love yourself first.
Yeah.
So loving yourself first will mean that, you know, you can show other people love.
Yeah.
Then surely narcissists are the best lovers because they love themselves so much.
Do you believe that?
No. No.
Why?
Because if you're a narcissist, the love that you have for yourself is not it's not acceptance, it's not open, it's not reflective. Self-love, I think some people would describe it as you know, being able to see your weaknesses and your strengths,
that is true.
And being able to accept criticism.
Yeah, be holistic,
being able to,
basically.
Being able to know how to improve yourself. Self-love is like acceptance. I think that's the main thing.
That is true, actually. That is self-love. Yeah.
Whereas narcissistic love for yourself is more like, I'm the best, I'm better than all of you.
There's nothing wrong with you, kind of thing. So you can't see your weaknesses. You don't accept your flaws.
Can't accept criticism.
You don't have flaws, apparently.
You don't have flaws. And when someone criticizes you as a narcissist,
they're
you can't
envious,
accept
apparently.
it.
Yeah, or jealous
you
of
will
you.
lash out. Like it can come out in violent behaviors. Actually,
Anger.
someone who's angry. Yeah,
that is true.
Do you not think the same? Do you think the opposite?
What if they can be great lovers?
Yeah.
You know what? I think at the beginning stages, maybe it will appear to you, like, let's say you are going out with a narcissist, it might really look like they love you because they're all about sort of, you know, love, I guess. But then you're right, because they're not going to really treat you well because they want to be treated well.
Do you know?
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what I think it is? I think someone who's a narcissist might buy you presents, take you out and stuff like that, purely for the fact that they know that you'll adore them, and that's what they want, is the adoration.
That's different.
Not the love.
Yes, because they want to be admired.
Oh
my goodness, we have just
cracked the narcissistic relationship cycle. No, but they'll do good gestures and stuff like that just to kind of make you like them. Like they would do that with friends, they would do that with strangers. Tell them what they want to hear, give them what they want to have.
Because people would sort of praise them for that.
Exactly.
Yes,
but
and then it will feed into their ego.
It's
but that doesn't necessarily mean they it's not materialistic love.
Yeah, it's not love for love the emotion, unconditional love. It's more like adoration, being admirable. Is that a word? Admirable?
Admired? Is it admirable?
Admirable.
You think it's admirable? Is it
first it's triad and triad, now it's admirable.
Isn't it admirable? Well, you can't ask me because I'm not English.
Neither am I.
That is true. Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, that's what I think, and I feel like a lot of people are like that. So keep an eye out for people who might buy you a lot of presents. I'm not saying they're narcissistic, but why are they buying you so many presents?
But that could be their love language, though.
What? So if you have an argument, for example, that's another thing. If you have an argument with your partner,
right,
and the only way they know how to say sorry is to give you presents, is that acceptable?
No, that isn't actually.
Is that their love language?
I don't think it is actually. That's an interesting. But maybe, you know what? Oh, I just wish I knew a narcissist so they can take the love language questionnaire, because I would be interested in what their love language would be.
What?
I think it would be. I don't think it would be quality time. I think it would be.
Charity? No.
No. What do they want? words of affirmation because they want people to say good things about them, nice things like you're beautiful.
True.
So that might be number 1 on their love language.
Oh yeah.
Oh guys, I would recommend you to take that questionnaire. It's really fun and
love language questionnaire.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine is quality time and physical touch. Well, number 1 is quality time, and then the second one is physical touch. Although recently it's changed to words of affirmation.
Oh, that's mine as well. That's my first one.
Is that your first one?
Words of affirmation. I always knew that though. I like.
Yours was quality time.
That's the second one.
Oh.
So that's 2, and then 3 is. I can't remember. It's not the gift one. That was the
Physical
gift
touch.
giving is the last one.
Yeah, but mine's last because I don't want to give people gifts. I want them to give it to me. I want them to give me a Chanel bag. Hope you're hearing this.
Future husband out there.
Future husband out there.
Hope you're hearing
Call
this.
me.
MCM.
MCM.
One of Chrissy's MCMs.
One of
Show
them.
yourself.
Show yourself with a Chanel bag if you're real. But yeah, mine's definitely quality time. I need to spend time with people that I like.
Like me.
Yeah, that's why I'm always with you, Kimmy.
Like me.
So yeah.
And she likes me being around because I always tell her how pretty she is.
She does.
Narcissist.
Oh, I thought. Oh, you know, I did do the questionnaire, and that was what came up. I'm gonna do it again because I don't feel pretty, so I'm gonna do it again. I don't want anyone telling me, "Oh, girl, you're all pretty."
Yeah. No, guys.
I probably know I am, but
I already know that.
I already know that. Sounds so narcissistic right now. I know I'm pretty.
It's okay.
I'm the
okay
best. I can get anyone I want.
Wow.
That's what a narcissist would.
Wow.
But then that's confidence, apparently,
Damn.
isn't it?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it confidence?
Oh, we're jumping into another
Oh.
self-confidence.
Self-confidence.
It's
Self-esteem, guys.
Oh.
You know, actually studies say that real narcissists have low self-esteem due to the fact they can't accept criticism.
Ooh, that is very interesting.
Their inability to self-reflect is actually one of a very big problem, which affects their self-esteem.
So maybe truly they don't have a. They have a fake high self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's
an act.
It's an act. Yeah.
It's an act.
So it's not a
It's
real.
fake.
It's a yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't really think of it that way.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not.
Because if you take away all the sort of the need for like being admired, well, in fact, the fact that they need, well, I said fact a lot, but
Yeah.
the fact that they need to be admired by other people just shows
Told,
that,
yeah.
it's like they need to be told. It's not really coming.
Constantly telling themselves they're the best, but do you believe it?
do you
It's like
really-
a mantra. Oh, my supervisor at work pointed out a really interesting thing to me about mantras. So a mantra is something that you tell yourself every day, right? Like, I'm strong.
It's like an
I'm
affirmation.
beautiful. I can do this. Yeah, like a mantra you say over and over again. I'm strong. I'm strong. I can get through this. I can get through this.
Yeah.
He said that that's actually a very it's a bad mechanism.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's an unhealthy coping mechanism
Oh my gosh.
because so say for example you're an anxious person.
Yeah.
And you have to constantly tell yourself, I can do this, I can get through this, I
Yeah.
can make it. By doing that, it's actually reinforcing the avoidance.
Right.
It's reinforcing the fact that something is wrong, so you have to be okay. I don't know how to
Right.
explain
No, I get what you mean.
So with someone with anxiety feels that something is wrong, right? And by telling yourself, no, you're fine, is actually further
it's
reinforcing.
It's like an avoidance thing, isn't it? Like a safety behaviour to an extent.
Yeah,
You
so
think?
it is, yeah.
Because they're not really dealing with the real problem.
Even if something is not wrong, because you're telling yourself you'll be fine, is actually telling your brain something is wrong, but you will be fine. So without therapy, a mantra is actually unhealthy.
Right, because they are slightly avoiding it, yeah.
You're very avoidant. But anyway,
I say, like, you know what, I don't even have a mantra, you know.
I don't have a mantra.
I don't really say stuff in the morning. I'm like, I can do this.
No, but mantras are okay if you have a reason behind it. So
Right.
an example is like someone who's having a panic attack, right? Before you have a panic attack, before therapy, you think that you're going to die. You're having a heart attack.
You're going to
So
faint. or
during
something,
that,
yeah.
you're like saying, oh, I'm going to be fine, I'm going to be fine, I'm going to be fine, making your panic attack worse. When
Yep.
you have therapy and you find out what real panic attack is,
What the real
and
symptoms are, what they
what
mean.
actually happens, fight or flight, blah blah blah.
Yep.
And then you tell yourself, I'm going to be fine. It's actually because you know you're going to be fine and that nothing bad is actually going to happen to you. I can't explain it.
No, I get you.
It's really interesting to me.
I get you, Kimmy. I
Yeah.
hope everyone else gets her.
Well, probably not, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Um, Mantra. Yeah, so that's probably what a narcissist person, it's like convincing themselves they're the best.
They're so interesting, I think that's one of my favourite personality disorders, shall I say.
Is it?
One of them, because it's interesting as to... Because we always want to be the best, so...
It's true.
How harmful can it really be? But, clearly it is.
When does it become harmful?
When they're just hurting other people, because they can... Like, narcissists can take the piss out of other people and not feel any sort of way. So, those friends that really tease you all the time.
Yeah.
But then it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now you're really taking the piss. And they don't feel sorry for even, saying stuff like that. I think they say it to just make their self feel good. So, oh, your hair looks crap today. Kind of thing.
I'd be like, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they always like to pick on other people just to sort of...
But how will a narcissist know the line at which they're hurting?
Well, I guess when
someone
their
else?
friends start to disappear. I don't think they know.
What if they're friends with someone who has low self-esteem and doesn't
That
want
is
to
the
leave
worst,
their
you know.
friend?
No, that is a pair that is toxic. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there are friendship
I'm
groups out there.
sorry.
There's always one person that is
Yeah.
like doing the most, and then
yeah.
the other person's like, oh my gosh.
Obviously, you're gonna have a different power dynamic within friendships. But if it's too off balance, if it's too
Is there power
big
dynamics in our friendships?
too big a dynamic,
Do we have power dynamics in our friendship group?
Maybe not.
You think?
Not so much power. It might
Yeah,
be
we don't really have power.
subtle.
You think?
Who knows? Because there's, I don't know.
I don't care what anyone.
I think in every group there's like a leader.
Yeah.
In every group
yeah.
there's someone who's a follower.
Yeah, not
That would
me.
be me. That would be me.
You
If
think you're a
if my
follower?
friends are like, let's go out, I'm just gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, but I want to go out because I want to go out. Oh, actually, yeah. No, you won't.
Well,
You'll say if
follow
you know, Kimmy, if you don't want to go out, you won't.
Oh no, that's true.
See?
I'm not a follower.
No, yeah, you're not. Stop it.
But if the dynamic is a bit too, as in,
No, but I get what you mean, though. There are friendship groups where there's like a main person, and then other people around them, like the other friends, sort of
can't even feel
say
like they
no.
can, yeah.
That's sad.
Or friends who like
Big
step all over you. That's for another. They're not ready.
They're not ready because I'm
That's
coming for
another
all
topic.
of you. I'm coming to your houses, and I'm gonna grab all of you, and I'm gonna read you all like a book, and I'm gonna tell you it's time to get rid of some of your friends, yo.
It's time.
It might actually be time to
It's time.
really get that self-love.
Because
Yeah.
love yourself
Love yourself,
enough
but
to
not
take
too
yourself
much.
away from people
Mm.
who want to break you, aka narcissists.
Do you want to be broken?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Look out for yourself. Put yourself first. Not too much, not excessively, as we've just learned today. But
Actually,
yeah. Oh,
I would say do whatever you want.
right.
Put yourself out there if you want.
Yeah.
Just not at the expense of other people's
That's it.
emotions
Yeah.
and feelings.
We
You know,
have feelings, you
because
know.
that's not cool.
It isn't cool. And I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do.
Oh yeah.
And it comes back round, guys.
goes around.
It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, might not be next year. It will
But
come.
it will come.
It will, when it's so unexpected. When you're doing well.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
And I will kill you.
Yeah, but that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Karma all around.
All around.
Karma all around.
For you narcissists.
Narcissists, psychopaths, and
But that was interesting.
I swear.
Yeah,
Next few, there's more. In the future, our episodes will be talking about toxic relationships, which will be an absolute joy to talk about.
Is that our next episode?
Yes.
Oh, I'm actually.
I wanted it to be subtle.
Oh yeah. Did you want it to be a surprise for our next
It's
episode?
not anymore.
Oh yeah, they know now. Oh, great.
So we're going to talk about, next episode, we're going to talk about some toxic relationships. If you guys want to send in some stories, that's fun.
Oh my gosh, guys, yes, please send in any dilemmas or questions or stories or anything about sort of your relationships, friendships as well,
family
relationships, any
all
type
relationships,
of relationship.
not just romantic
No,
ones.
not just romantic ones.
Not just because no, just not.
It doesn't just appear
all
in
sorts
that,
of relationships,
and,
friendships.
Tell us sort of what's happened, and is it toxic? Is it not? Why is it not? Like, just give us
only
a bit
if you're comfortable talking about it. Obviously, it's anonymous. Come on now.
Yeah, we're not gonna be like, or David or Paul said this. Like
you're at David 1072
10758 something. Make it so specific. Said this.
Yeah, or even just stories of past relationships, past friendships that you've gotten over. How did you get out of it?
Yeah.
How did you spot
Were
the
you
signs?
dating a narcissist?
Was it a psychopath?
Was it
a Machiavellian?
How are you still alive?
Are they a sadist? Were they serial killer?
Yeah. Or did they just have some sort of traits? What kind of traits do they have? And how did you deal with it? Or are you the narcissist?
Ooh.
Are you the one?
Kimmy and Chrissy, I'm a narcissist. Honestly, if you're not, come hither.
Come on.
We're interested in you.
The doors are open.
The
and
door
we are
is
so
open.
friendly.
We're not going to judge you that much. I'm joking. This is a no judgment area. Can't say the same for triggering, because if you're triggered, then sorry, not sorry.
It'll be so interesting to read people's stories,
Come
or
at
questions.
us.
Actually, you might have a question.
We like
about
feedback.
a current situation you're in.
Yeah. Or anything on the news that you hear about, or
share it with us, guys. That'll be so interesting. We would love
sharing is caring. Yeah. Knowledge is power.
Send us an email or DM us, whatever's easy.
Twitter, Instagram, email.
Whatever. And you don't need to put your name, or you can put a fake name. We're not gonna bait you out, and because we love confidentiality.
Bait you out.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Oh really? I just thought of it now. Actually.
Bait you out.
Yeah, because I was watching.
So 2011.
It's because I'm watching Top Boy. Yeah, I'm watching Top Boy, guys. I think by the time this comes out, everyone's already watched it already.
Oh, I need to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but
I need to watch it.
So I'm really talking in 2007 and 8 slang.
Oh man, who remembers Keisha the Scat?
I
wow.
Do. Oh, there's a lot we can pick in that kind of
nostalgic.
We can pick a lot of.
If we can find it,
I will find it. It's on.
Is it still out? Because sometimes I want to read it. And
no, I think it's still there. It's
Shut up. I'm gonna Google it right. Keisha the Scat.
It's still there. It's on.
That was an emotional roller coaster.
She must have been going through some issues, We can really analyse her if we wanted to.
We can do chapters, guys, on the podcast.
Maybe she's got a personality disorder.
Oh crap, I found it.
I told you, where is it on?
Wattpad.
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh my god.
I might read it again, it's hard to read though. Because it's like...
Oh my gosh, was.
It's
W-O-Z.
Give and... This
is how we used to talk.
Read a line.
I'm reading this. Oh, read a line.
That's not too explicit, because you know how Keisha just gets a bit X-rated.
I had surprisingly never been in there before. It was blue. He had a double bed with blue sheets and dark blue curtains that were drawn with. I'm actually struggling.
Yeah.
To give the room a bluish glow.
Wow. Well,
Poet.
I guess. Well, I guess what we get from that those sentences is that the room was blue. Thank you for that. I mean, that guy loved the blue room, I guess. He loved blue. I guess his favourite colour is blue.
He had some pine wardrobes on a desk full of condoms.
Rich. Oh. And that is all explicit.
That's all for now.
Tune in. What is that? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what that is.
The M-word podcast.
The M-word. But thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening to us, guys.
We'll be back in our next episode.
Look
forward to reading some of your stories.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
No, it's not a weekend. Is it a weekend?
Have a good life.
Kimmy. Have a good week.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, the M-word pod.
Yeah, the M-word pod. We're gonna keep plugging us until
We're
you
gonna keep
follow
plugging
us.
until people follow us.
Yeah.
Tell your mum, tell your dad,
Tell your friends,
your
by the way,
sister,
guys.
tell
Don't
your
listen
brother,
in secret.
tell your cousin, tell your grandma,
Everybody.
everyone. Tell your GP practitioner.
I'm sure she'll love it. Or he.
Or he.
You know.
Bye.
Bye.